It is not wrong to wonder if your partner wants to marry you if you both have been dating for a long period. But often, he may not feel like proposing marriage in fear of scaring you away. So the only way remains is to look for signs he wants to marry you. After all, it would be best if you got an answer to it at some point in time. However, every relationship is different. The end goal of all relationships may not be marriage. Though we cannot be sure of what your partner feels, there are a few telltale signs that may indicate his intent. Here, 13 signs that show he wants to marry you someday. Welcome to a new video from the Social Psychology Media YouTube channel. If you are new here, subscribe for more social psychology videos. Don't miss anything in future videos. And comment down below "I subscribed" so we can welcome you. Let's start. Number 1. He makes you a part of his life. If a man truly loves you, trusts you, and appreciates you, he will make you a part of his life. He will also want you to be a part of his major life decisions. This means that you will always know about him, what he does, what his plans are, what bothers him, and so on. If he intends to marry you, he will not live life as a single man. And he guarantees that you will always be included. However, this does not mean that he should spend every second of his day with you. But the fact is that he never feels like a stranger to you. He always updates you on everything in his life, not because he feels like it, but because he really wants it. Number 2. He introduces you to his friends and family. The most important sign that he wants to marry you someday is that this person will introduce you to his family and friends. This is a big step in every relationship, and it is, perhaps, just a question of when he will start looking for engagement rings. He considers you a big part of his life and wants all the people who are important to him to know you. It's important for you to be friendly with them all, because those are the people he loves besides you. He invites you to attend all of his family events and associate with his friends because he hopes you will build a relationship with them. It is clear that he sees you as a marriage object. Over time, his family and close friends begin to see the two of you as an item, and they assume you will be together. In addition, he is interested in spending time with your friends and family, and he wants to get to know them better because he sees them as part of who you are. This man tries hard to impress them and make them like him, and this is a great sign of his future plans with you. He hopes that you will all one day become one big family, and he knows that it is important that you all get along well. Number 3. He talks about the future. Planning for the future is an important part of every serious relationship. A sure sign that he wants to marry you someday is that he sees a future with you and will include you in his future plans. He should not talk directly about marrying you, but he will hint that he intends to stay longer. This person uses the word "we" instead of "I" when talking about the future because he sees you both as a team and as partners. He cannot imagine his life without you, and he has no short or long-term plans that do not include you. This indicates that he is on a long journey, which should include marriage. He simply assumes that you two spend weekends and important holidays together because he will not let you get out of his life. Number 4. He remembers the little things. If a man hopes that one day you will become his wife, he will want to know about you for real. This means that this person is focused on you and everything you have to say. Therefore, he will never forget your birthday or anniversary or any other date or thing that you think is relevant to you. He considers you one of the most important people in his life, so everything you do is important to him. This man will see a slight change in your appearance and demeanor. He will always see when you do something with your hair, with your new clothes, when you feel uncomfortable, or when you are very happy. Number 5. He asks for your opinion. Men are known to have fragile selfishness and thereby declare that they are always right. But if your boyfriend asks your opinion, especially when he wants to make an important decision, it means he appreciates it. Not only that, he appreciates you as a person. He thinks your attitudes are good and he does not mind taking any advice from you. This man is clearly planning to marry you, so he wants to see where you are in relation to various subjects. He also wants to know your preferences, dislikes, and coping mechanisms. He wants to know what motivates you and how you deal with problems. He expects the two of you to spend the rest of your life together, so he knows you both have a lot in common. Number 6. He is not afraid showing his vulnerable side. If he's easy to show his vulnerable side in front of you, this is a clear sign that he trusts you completely. We all know that men are extremely sensitive to defending their patriarchy and appearing weak in front of others. So if he does not have any risk issues in front of you, it means that he sees you as his best friend, boyfriend, and his confidant. He sees you as his special woman and knows how to comfort him, not judge him, and let him know who he really is. Of course, if you ask a relationship expert about the importance of communication, they will emphasize risk as the most important part of bonding. Trust me, there is not a single man in the world who marries a woman who is not easy to give up their safety and show their vulnerable side. If he has no problem with that, you know he will see you as his future wife. Number 7. He enjoys spending time with you. When you finally get married to someone, it means that you two will spend a lot of time together for the rest of your life. So if your boyfriend wants to spend his free time with you and you seem to never get bored of him, it is definitely a sign that he wants to marry you someday. The two of you are likely to enjoy similar things in life. So it is not a problem for him to have a compromise in your relationship with activities and places to visit. This man is obviously interested in you and wants to know everything about you, which means that it will not be difficult for him to be with you forever. He knows that even looking at the ceiling with you is a fun activity because he loves you. Number 8. He takes special care of you. When a man truly loves you and looks forward to a future with you, he will care about you and your needs. This means that he will be concerned about your physical health as well as your feelings. This guy never thinks your questions are stupid. Instead, he will always try to help you deal with them. If you tell him that something is bothering you, he immediately jumps into problem-solving mode. It will be important for him to know if you have eaten, got enough sleep, if there is something bothering you, and if you have everything you need. Besides, he will never do anything that can make you sad, because your happiness is crucial to him. That's how you know he sees you as a priority, and so does his future wife. Number 9. He wants to move in together. The most important sign that he wants to marry you soon is that he proposes to you to get together. Although he does not talk directly about marriage, it is clear that he wants to share his life with you. Going together is a big deal. It can ruin a relationship, or it can show you that the two of you really intend to be together. Either way, it's something you just do not do with anyone, and it's a testament to how serious his intentions are for you. When you move in together, you are practically already married without any legal documents. This guy loves you enough. He wants to spend every day of his life with you. In addition, if he thinks you're good enough to live together, it's clear that he thinks you might as well get married in the future. Remember, when a man wants to travel with you, the next thing you can expect from him is to kneel down and ask the question. Number 10. He wants to get a pet. Another sign that a man wants to marry you and intends to start a family is that he is starting to get a pet together. First of all, it's a living thing that you both take care of together, and it's something that binds you for the rest of your life. Literally, this pet will be your baby. It is very cute and romantic. Also, any type of pet needs a lot of responsibility, and he or she may want to see how you two share that responsibility. Having a pet is a great preparation for a future life and having a family together, and even if you think it's not that big of a deal, it's actually a big step forward for both of you because it can be a big test for you. Relationship that means he's assuming the two of you will stay together for a long time, or at least he hopes it will. Number 11. He shares everything with you. Men generally do not like to share their personal information with anyone, but it's different when it comes to the woman they plan to live their life with. This person is very confident that you are, so he has no problem opening up to you and reaching this close level with you. You know all about his past, and he does not hide anything from you. You know the deep fears, hopes, and dreams of this man and will not reveal much about him to anyone who did not plan to keep him in his life. This man clearly sees the two of you as an item, and he does not have to pretend to be the only one, so you will like him more. He is sure of your love. You love him, and he knows who he really is, and he is not afraid to show you his true color. He hopes that the time will come when you two will live together. So he thinks that there is no point in pretending and lying at this moment, because his real face will be revealed soon enough. Number 12. He is your biggest supporter in life. If he intends to marry you, he sees the two of you as a team, and he is ready to grab you through you and move on with life. You as including, he will help you with all your problems and concerns, and he will come out to show his support when you need it. He wants you to know that he is there for you. that he will not abandon you when things get rough, and that he is doing something for a husband. Number 13, he is protective. It is the nature of every man to protect the woman he loves. It's the same with your boyfriend. He does not think of you not only as his girlfriend, but also as his duty to make sure that you are well. This man treats you like his partner and does not plan to let anything bad happen to you. In a way, he is already acting like a husband. It's not that he does not care about you, it's that he wants you to know that he is behind you no matter what. If you need help with any task, you can count on him. If the whole world opposes you, he will be by your side. He protects you against everything and everyone and will never do you any harm, signifying that you are a big part of his life and that he wants to stay this way for a long time.